I'm ready. I'm ready for all that shit. People need to experiment more, be more curious with their content, and they have to realize they have to be authentic, meaning it's such a cliche word, but people think they have to be an expert or a charismatic supernova. Yeah. I actually think most people really enjoy watching people go through their journey. People like a good journey if it's authentic. There's so many fucking posers out here acting like marketing experts because they literally watch my video and then go make a video regurgitating what I said. I get it, and it's clever or slimy depending on how one wants to look at it, but it's not gonna work because you're gonna get exposed.
Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've done this enough times with Gary to know he just spits game for 3 hours, so I'm very excited for y'all. So.
Hi everyone, hi, hi, hi. Hi, nice to see you all. Hi, good to see you. How much did you make during this challenge?
So I made 102,000. 123,000.
I got 1,700 in sales, so
Amazing.
I feel like I cheated to be here.
No, bro, you didn't. I'm so glad this went this way. Like, does it blow you away that you sold 1,700?
It does, but you know, I sell other things too.
Got it, respect.
Over like 10 in the challenge.
Yeah. Good. I have like 5 stand stores though, so if we put them all together, I really won.
A 200 or something like that, up to now. So in that
amazing.
challenge, it was at 2,000 because I did it halfway through.
Yeah, of course.
6,000
It's incredible.
in sales.
99 grand, a little over, which was freaking mental because last year I couldn't even afford baby food for my kid. So that was super cool.
$76,000 for the stand challenge. Made 145K. So now we've even crossed 6 figures a month.
Wow, a month.
$101,000, but it was cash collected about over 75K.
We made 100,000 in our first month just from auto DMs on like one guide that was like £25, which is insane.
Please.
Hi. Okay, my name is Jenna.
Jenna.
I'm not new to Stan.
Okay.
I've been around.
Yep.
How much have you made on Stan?
In your lifetime?
Like over 2.6 million.
Amazing.
It changed my life. I will definitely cry on here. That course started out at like $2,500, and then I've just raised my prices since.
Again, I just want to, there's certain people here that need to hear what I'm about to say. In real estate, there's a saying, it takes as much effort to sell a $25 million home as it does $1 million home.
Exactly.
You heard me multiple times on the weeks of like, higher. You may be thinking, well, mine's not selling that well at lower, but I'm saying, if you've been listening, recontextualize it to the 4-week challenge for Valentine. Keep tuning. You understand? There's a lot more in this room. You might feel good. I feel like anxiety because I'm like, there's a lot more in a lot of you. Tuning, recontextualize, make it, whether it's a digital product or an access to you or a group or a sauce dinner, like keep tuning, but most of all, understand if you keep tuning, it allows you to do that.
Like we do flips and we do so many fun things with like our life and our kids and homeschooling and all this stuff, and then it's like, and also I have this business to run that requires like a lot of my time and content on that same page. Anyway, all this to be said,
you do mix.
I do mix it in very much so, and I know that's why a lot of people find me because they relate to me on something else. But the part that I'm struggling with the most is 1 year ago today, at the top of my career, making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, I step away. I shut the whole thing down overnight.
Why?
Burnout.
You just cracked.
Complete burnout.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it was
Why did that happen?
Because I didn't hire leverage.
yes.
Because I did it myself.
Isn't that awesome? The fact that you can answer the question? Is that bad or good?
No, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm telling you, a lot of people, like actually, I don't give my dad enough flowers for this. My dad, there was always things in me and my siblings of like, Dad loves the liquor store more than us. Dad loved the liquor store more than he loved himself. I grew up watching someone putting everything back into the business. So it just became my culture. I mean, I ran this company, Vayner, got it? This is where it's, because a lot of us that come into it are like, ooh, now I got the money, now let's go buy a new bouncy for the kids and a new car and employees.
Yes, we did that, but we invested it in like real estate opportunities and
makes sense, but not
the business.
Correct.
And so I burned out on that, but now
makes so much sense.
I have something to show for the money because we invested all of it.
That's good.
So that's great. But now it's like, now I'm restarting, and I relaunched everything in the spring of this last year, and so slow. I'm like, I can speak to any person who's relaunching and selling and not getting anything, and I'm like, it just takes time.
Yeah.
Now I have a flourishing business again. We've been hitting a couple of 6-figure months again, and I'm like so
You're on the cusp of being back.
Yeah,
Yep.
cusp of being back, but like something feels off.
Yes, you're doing the same pattern.
I know, and I did bring someone in. I did finally bring someone in.
But it might not be right.
I know. No, I know that's the answer. And
of course it's the answer.
It's you hit it though on the nail on the head.
That'd be like me saying to everyone, like, you have to make a pasta dish. You're like, okay, I gotta make a pasta dish. But if it's doesn't taste good, like we defeated you have to make a delicious pasta dish. You have to hire the right employees. Yeah. And you have to learn how to become a better boss.
And how you're raised plays such a big role in this.
You don't say.
Parents were tightwads and like all the money in.
Of course,
so
right. Notice how I even preempted that by saying my dad loved the store more than him and gave the money all to the store. That we always are like, man, like we know what the financial, like I know the financial journey I went through, but I was like, man, it felt like we were way more poor than we should have been, and I was like, oh, right. My dad actually didn't take any money. It was all going back to business. And right, my mom is very cheap and never bought us anything. Like that's it. Like that was our life,
Is there, this is maybe a more practical question, but is there like a percentage that you look at, like, oh, your business is making 500,000 or $1 million, like you should spend this much on it. What is it?
As much as humanly possible.
Okay.
Based on who I am, I'm trying to build an empire.
Okay.
You may not want to build an empire. Thus meaning you can take more for you to buy an umbrella or a Big Mac or another car. But the answer is the answer I gave you. You'll love this. Do you know who hates me most in this entire building? I'll walk you over, he's over there. He's the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer.
Do you spend too much money, or why does he?
I'm just yes, but not on dumb shit. Like, hey Sid, go take everybody out and eat dinner. In fact, I'm too tight on that. It's on more people, more investment in the company. Like, because we're gonna live next year and I wanna live next year. And back to what I said to you earlier when I had a bad year, over-invested against, we were slow. Now I have a little bit of an understanding of how that happened and why. And like, the more you put back in, and you know what you're gonna love? I can already tell, you're emotional, like me.
Yeah,
I'm emotional, I'm very emotional. You're gonna love having the right employees. I love Sid, crazy stupid. I love, like, no, but like it's really, really real. You're gonna love it. Once you get your crew, you're gonna have a family business. You're gonna have 3 new best friends. The only friends I have are people that work for me. They're the only friends I have.
I hire my students.
You're going to love this.
Okay.
You're now judging it based on what happened. It's the wrong hire right now. But when you get the right 2, when I can see it already, I can see it. I'm good at this. You're gonna have 4 employees. It's gonna be a fucking sisterhood. You guys are gonna fucking cook.
I can't wait. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're gonna love Jen. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it.
You said you want to build an empire?
Yes.
What is the why behind that? And I just asked because
I actually figured. Ready? I actually have my answer. I'm wildly curious how big I can make it. Nothing else. Straight curiosity. I'm just wondering. Yeah, just curious how good I am at the game. Cliche, Turks and Caicos. I would just lay on the beach from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., right? And just listen to music and think and draw in the sand, and that's it, I liked it. But once in a while, there'd be a kid or 2 kids, and they would build an immaculate sandcastle all day. And then about 5:30, 5:45, like this is just, I saw this happened like 2 or 3 times, and it finally clicked for me. Like the parents would call, they'd be like, Johnny, let's go, like dinner, like we're gonna go eat dinner. And this motherfucker spent 8 hours building this immaculate thing, and he would just look at it and be like, psh, and run and smile. And I'm like, that's me. I just wanna see how big I can build it, and then I actually don't give a fuck about it. I'm very detached from my career. I'm fully detached. I could give a fuck about Gary Vee. My greatest skill set by far is humility. It's not obvious, but like it's easy for, it's a funny thing to say, I'm humble, right? But like, I know it because I don't hear all of you when you say I'm the best, which allows me to not hear you when you say I'm the worst. I can't hear it. I'm in the arena. I'm in the arena. You're the stands. We're all in the stands for each other. You're all in your arena and we're all the fans. And we're like, you can't score, you're good, we should trade you to another team. We're the fans. You're the only one in the arena. I'm in the fucking arena. I can't take your judgments, your praise, or your shitting on me to the field. I've gotta play the game. The second you detach from that, everything changes, you know? You have nothing to prove to no one. Most of all, not yourself.
The financial stress of like being the breadwinner, it's funny, like, so literally while I've been here, my wife's been sending me texts. We were gonna take advantage, she's traveling with me, we're gonna take advantage of the fact that we're in the trip, have a contractor just like, there were some loose tiles.
Yeah.
We have black mold everywhere. So they're like tearing up.
Yeah, it's real.
We have to like
life.
rent a house.
Life.
So how do you balance the very
by running the marathon. Let me give you advice right now based on this real thing. I think it is wildly logical for you to consider getting a job for the next 6 months. Like, that's how my brain works. I'm like, what's the problem? Like, I get that you don't want to, and I get that it's all exciting and here we are and yay, but there's black fucking mold. I don't know what you have in savings, I don't know what's coming in, but if you said to me, like, think about what I'm saying. I know everyone wasn't ready for that one. But what's the problem? My capacity to take a step backwards for a minute or for a decade is why I'm not scared of anything. If everything fucking fell apart, I would work for someone. What am I gonna do? Like, I got a lot of skills, and obviously at this point in my life, my brand will protect me in perpetuity, but if my face fell off and I had a new face and people didn't believe that I was Gary Vee, like I would get a job. Like I'm not embarrassed. You're not like visceral to what I just said. You don't want it. It's maybe not necessarily exactly what you want me to say in this micro moment, but I think you need to know it's an option. The other option is go make more money. Like, right? Like again, like what blows me away is how many people are unable to live more humbly as an option to address the thing in front of them. People literally making catastrophic decisions because they're unable to cut out Uber and Starbucks and another handbag. Like catastrophic decisions. Like I watch employees here leave for shitholes for an extra 10,000 to not take care of their crack addiction, to take care of their shopping addiction. Thus, but by the way, fine, other than I know they would have made 100,000 more in a 4-year window. Like it's just like, that's the discipline of like, what are you doing with your money? How do you live? That's one part of it. The other part is the complete reverse. Go super hard. Yeah. Go super hard. Like right now, you know what it takes to get another 3 people to sign up? Yeah. Well, just fucking bleed out of your eyes for 18 hours a day, because that's what you want. Both are great in my mind. Taking a job for 6 months and burning out and hustling hard for 6 months, all are fine when you have responsibilities. I love how everyone's opinion of going hard is based on people that don't have responsibilities. Thanks, trust fund baby, for telling everyone not to burn out. This person has 3 kids and a mortgage. What do you want them to do? Back to what I'm really saying, which is I don't know how dire or something like that is, but like don't eliminate that because there's momentum on this. You can restart that momentum in 2 seconds. I always use health and fitness with business because I think it's just a good comp. Like, yes, good news. Like, congratulations, you crushed it for 3 years. You lost 15 pounds, you gained a ton of muscle. Yes, you're a normal human that doesn't fully love it. Like me, I don't fully love it. You've had a bad 6 months, all the weight's back. That doesn't mean that tomorrow you can't get right. Like, it's just like tomorrow, like it's crazy. That's what's so awesome about life. I don't give a fuck about what you did yesterday. In fact, there's a reverse of it. I don't give a fuck of what I've accomplished in my career every single day for the last 28 years. If tomorrow I start making bad decisions, the movie ends poorly. Did that help?
Super helpful.
Good.
I'm gonna work really hard.
That's the solution. And that's it. And then you gotta, then in your situation, you gotta look at wifey and be like, here's what's up. The mold, like Friday night, like we've been doing a good job, just us, you know, every 2 weeks, Friday night, I might lose that because I need those 4 hours now because I gotta get us out of, like this is where like, I hate societal, Like what's supposed to be? Work-life balance, who's what?
No
Yeah, there's no should.
And I'm finding like I'm a pretty type B entrepreneur. I'm also a vampire. I like to operate on night shifts. That's when my best work is done.
Me too.
But that doesn't really work with building out a team.
Not true.
So what are some,
Not true.
Oh really? Okay, I would love to like hear how I can be there for my team if I'm a bat.
Hire vampires.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a night owl too.
Yeah. I need to find my crew like Jenna does. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Hire vampires.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you believe that you have to do what it is that you're coaching in order to like teach the people that you're teaching?
That's a great fucking question. Let me tell you why. You know where I first think about it? Football.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like some of the best coaches of all time didn't play the sport. So I'm like, fuck, because I'm my whole pride is I'm the fucking best practitioner, and then thus I only talk about shit I know. You know, so my answer is I do not think that is required, but I think it is really epic when you do and have gone through and do know. You know, like when people talk about parenting and they don't have a child, I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so like, you know, that would be my answer.
Yeah, because I tell people like I'm a coach that still plays the game, and I think that they like that.
I mean, it's why I'm completely unstoppable. I gotta run, I apologize. Thank you everyone. Thank you, great to see you.
So I'm trying to figure out what are the high impact things I can do on my own to start to build my reputation so that I can build a following and build more of this expertise.
The answer is the marketing version of health and wellness. I need you to eat very clean, lots of protein, a mix of a little bit of carbs and veggies. I need you to go to the gym 7 days a week, but do weights and strength for 4 days. And I need you to do stretching and cardio for 3 days. And I need you to be uncomfortably disciplined, comma, the marketing version of that is, I need you to make as much content as humanly possible every single day on every platform, whether you self-start it, whether you go on small, tiny podcasts that no one's listening to, but the only reason you're doing it is because you're making content. I am here because I love all of you, but most of all, the lovely lady at the top of this thing, but also while I'm doing that, this camera is right here with the hopes that something smart comes out of my mouth so I can make content. There is never a time where I'm not thinking of how do I do something that puts me in the best position to succeed to make content, because content is oxygen for brand. We are living through the gold rush of normal human beings like all of us being able to build huge platforms because organic social media costs no money and gives people the opportunity to get awareness at the level of Fortune 500 companies. You've all watched me in your face over the last decade become wildly known. You've watched me help the biggest brands in the world get better at it and grow their businesses. Politicians are shocking people with results at the polls. Little brands that no one's ever heard of are selling for billions of dollars, and the most famous people in the world are people that made TikToks from their living room. So now the question becomes, I don't think I said anything super profound. The real question for you is, how do you put yourself in a position to make the most possible content? Right? Are you a great writer and you love it and you can do it in your bed at night while you and hubby watch Bridgerton? And can you then do that on Substack? Do you need to go on podcasts and film it and then chop it up for Instagram? Do you need to hire someone or a niece and nephew to like really help you and produce it? What is it? But it is. I couldn't figure out health and wellness, until I figured out I needed to hire someone to be my babysitter. And Mike Vacanti came and he lived with me basically to jumpstart me. It was expensive, but it was the only way. Otherwise, I'd still be a little chunky.
Got it. That's great.
That's the answer. There is no other answer.
We love you.
Did you take a picture? Did you take a picture? You take a picture.
Big shout out to Zablo. I love that guy. Give him some kisses, everyone. See everybody.